this the only one you've got?
No, I'm helping Luke as well, and I think he only has
Okay.
one.
Well, I was in the middle of a zoning hearing, and I thought I was gonna go into the afternoon, so I set this right at 1. And but I finished the zoning hearing just before noon.
Classic Judge Middleton moment. Even before court starts, you can tell this man runs a tight schedule. From zoning hearings to criminal arraignments, this judge doesn't waste a second. And you can already feel that let's get it done energy in the room.
But anyway, we'll get this out of the way. All right, we're ready to begin our afternoon. And we got one bench warrant arraignment to do. We did finish the zoning hearing. And we're going to have that inmate brought in. Casey Strong is here today by special guest appearance on behalf of the Public Defender Office, and she'll be representing us. What I learned this morning on the way in is that even losers get lucky sometimes. That covers all of us.
Did you catch that? Judge Middleton dropping philosophy before the hearing even begins. Even losers get lucky sometimes. That's the kind of wisdom that hits different in a courtroom, where second chances are rare, but redemption stories still happen.
He has 2 matters. He failed to appear for a prelim or pre-exam with Tim George, and he failed to appear for a probation violation arraignment in another case. Here they are. Where are you? In the courthouse in Kalamazoo?
I'm in my office.
Oh, I guess your Spartan office. Okay, well,
I know. It's just waiting to be hung up. I just haven't done it yet. I've been here for what, 1.5 years, and I haven't hung anything up.
well, no sense of rushing anything.
No, I
Good
don't.
afternoon, Mr. Garn. This is Judge Middleton. I'm here at the courthouse, and also with me is Casey Strong from the Public Defender's Office. We got 2 cases yours we need to get back on track. You failed to appear for a pre-exam conference on September 19th, I believe it was. Bench warrant issued for your arrest. You also failed to appear for probation violation arraignment. So let's start with felony case is 251635FY. Your attorney in that case is Mr. Tim George. The complaint alleges that in the city of Sturgis back in June, you did possess methamphetamine as a second habitual offender, making it a 20-year maximum. Bond was set the amount of $5,000.
20 years. Let that sink in. What starts as a possession charge can escalate fast when you've got prior offenses. This is why the term habitual offender carries so much weight. It tells a court that this isn't the first time, and the system's patience might be wearing thin.
$1,000 PR, and you posted it till you failed to appear for the hearing. Uh, Look at my notes. It was actually Judge Pattison. You didn't show up originally for your arraignment, and they had to get the case back on track. You know, showed September 2nd, Judge Pattison bench warrant. Anyway, let's get that case on track. I'm going to show continue plea of not guilty. A set pre-exam conference for October 7th at 8:30. And a preliminary examination if needed for October 14th at 1 o'clock with attorney Tim George. How did you come to get arrested last night?
I knew that I had a failure to appear, and I didn't have any way to get to Centerville the day that I was supposed to go, and I had done everything I could to get there, and I couldn't do it. I went into town. I was staying out in the woods at a campsite, and I went into town, and I saw a cop. I was walking down Main Street. I wasn't trying to hide. I figured eventually somebody would see me, and they picked me up, and I'm here now.
Now, this is interesting. He didn't run, didn't hide, didn't fight the cops. He basically surrendered himself on Main Street. But here's the catch. Intent doesn't erase absence. When you skip court, even accidentally, the system doesn't wait for explanations. It waits with warrants.
All right.
Unfortunately, I apologize for that. I did not try to abscond or run on purpose. I just did not have a way to get here.
Yeah. Okay. That was 14 days ago. I'm here all day, every day. So is your lawyer. You never called him. You never contacted the court. You're still struggling. I'm going to set the bond at $10,000, cash or surety with the same original conditions. Yes. We're doing a jail arraignment on a bench warrant on Dustin Garn, file 251635 on the principal charge of possession of methamphetamine as a second offense. Defendant failed to appear on a couple of occasions, most recently on September 2nd. Then he didn't appear at the prelim date. He didn't appear on the 2nd, didn't appear on the 9th. So we waited till the 9th to see if he would show up. He didn't show up either day, and the bench warrant issued. Rescheduled the pre-exam for October 7th at 2:25, 8:30. The bond is $10,000, cash or surety. So you didn't show up on the 2nd. You didn't show up on the 9th. You also had a probation violation arraignment in your other case of 2512. That is a case in which you were placed on probation. You were charged originally with some serious felony stuff. The original complaint alleged interfering with a crime report, threatening to kill or injure someone. That was punishable by up to 10 years in imprisonment and a fine of up to $20,000. Then it's alleged that you committed an assault with intent to do great bodily harm and a domestic violence as a second habitual offender, as a third habitual, which would make that theoretically punishable by up to life.
Up to life in prison. And yet, this case was reduced to a misdemeanor. That's not luck. That's legal negotiation at work. Plea deals like this are lifelines, but they also come with strings attached. Probation. And breaking that? Well, that's like spitting in the face of your own second chance.
It was reduced to a misdemeanor, and you pled guilty in front of Judge Pattison to domestic violence second offense. and he asked for a pre-sentence report back in January. Judge Pattison isn't here today. They allege that you violated your probation by getting a new charge while you're on probation in this methamphetamine case. That was set for a probation violation here on September 22nd, and you didn't appear for that either. So you missed a date on the 2nd, the 9th, and the 22nd of September.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to show you pleading not guilty on the violation, set a PV hearing. Before Judge Pattison. No bond. Bond is denied. You're not presumed to be innocent in that case. The original sentence that Judge Pattison imposed was 107 days, credit 43 days, 57 days to serve, and he deferred 18 days, I think. Anyway, I'll leave that to Judge Pattison when he gets back. Mr. Garn, you need some clean time, you need some nutritious food, and a place to.
And there it is, the judge's trademark blend of stern and compassionate. Middleton knows when someone's hit rock bottom. He's tough, but there's empathy in his tone, because sometimes what a defendant really needs isn't more punishment. It's a pause from chaos.
Sleep, and you've got Attorney George in the other case, and Attorney Ives in the other case. I show a plea of not guilty, appoint an attorney. Your next date is October 7th at 8:30. There may be an earlier date if they can fit the probation violation hearing in there. All right, sir, you're good to go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Ms. Strong,
Thank you, Your Honor.
and I'll see you next time. I guess I'm going to remove this, and then I don't know, you can log in with, what time are you set with the
1:30.
magistrate? All right, well, we're in good shape then. Thank you. Nice to see you. I'll see you in person sometime. They called me from the fair and they said that you missed it again this year. They
I
were
don't know
waiting.
what I do at a fair. I get lost.
Okay. I can't believe she worked here for 4 years and never went to the fair, but I guess you never know. Okay, that guy is right where he needs to be for the time being. That finishes our court docket. I think I've got a lot of notes to make in the hearing from this morning, so I need to wrap that file up, and we should be